Hey y'all, it's Nina Beams. It's been a while since I posted, so been kind of going through some things, just been kind of busy with life and just feeling kind of bleh. But I really feel like I should read you guys this message I just channeled from my higher self to me, because if it helps me, I feel like maybe it could help somebody else. So because no man is an island or whatever. So I'm just gonna read it. Hey girl or boy, whoever you are, I don't care. So hey girl, you might feel like you are not on track lately, but listen to me when I say this. Do not ever underestimate the power of wanting to be on track. We know it's not easy where you are, being a human on freaking dusty earth at a crazy time like this. Never mind that time is an illusion. Your soul chose to sign the contract to start on this episode on this season, and it's not easy. Wild things are happening. I know you feel up one moment and down the next, and I understand that this can feel like, oh, I'm not on track. But you are. Nothing could take you off track. Don't forget, you are the track. Oneness, remember? Even if you were off track, you'd still be on track, because that would just be the track you were on. The way you feel all the things and still surrender and show up and say, I don't even know what the heck is going on, but at this moment, I still have air in my lungs, which means it must not be over yet. So even though I'm crying and dancing and stomping and laughing and screaming and singing, here I am, God, please just use me in whatever way you see fit. I surrender to the highest good of all that is. Girl or boy, you won. I'm telling you, when someone is introspective and conscious of others and self and is earnestly struggling, who isn't perfect, someone who messes up but sincerely and intensely desires to do good, to walk with purpose, to set a positive example, to heal so they can help others heal. When someone admits they don't know it all, when someone shows up at the feet of God and lays out all their broken pieces and just says, God, here you go. I know it's a broken mess, but I want you to find a way to use these broken pieces to bring you glory and to show other people that my brokenness is exactly what gives me strength, because in my weakness I am made strong. God favors the imperfect who surrender to it. God blesses the people who can't seem to get it together. God smiles upon the ones who cry tears of pain. God lifts up the ones who fall down. God mends the pieces of the broken one who lays it all down at the altar. My sweet girl or boy, you are not behind or below. Right now, you are like Daniel in the lion's den, like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the furnace. Yes, you may feel like you are in the thick of it. You may feel like someone or something is trying to destroy you. Heck, it may even sometimes appear as though you are attempting to destroy yourself through self-sabotage, but that part of you doesn't stand a chance. You are being tempered through the flames of your own fire and the world's pressures. You're not being broken down, you only continue to grow in resiliency. So like I said, never underestimate the power of your earnest desire to surrender to God and to be on track and walk in purpose. You may struggle, but it's just your testimony being forged to be able to help more and more people. Each time you want to give up or question whether you will make it, your testimony becomes more and more powerful. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need to know the answers. You just have to keep going and keep being who you are called to be from one moment to the next. Thy will, not mine, be done. Booyah. And so A couple things. One, I hope that this message resonated. I hope that it encouraged somebody and lets you know that if you're struggling or if you don't feel like you're on track, you still are. This is part of it. Especially for the people who like feel like they're on track one day and then not on track. Especially for those people who maybe have been labeled with like mental health terms. Now, I'm not invalidating that. Obviously, get the help you need if you need help in that way. But for some people, it's not so black and white. It's not like you're either crazy mentally or you're on a spiritual path. It's like a little mixture of both. But yeah, and also I just wanted to say that I don't necessarily consider myself a Christian. So I know I talk about God, and I know I mentioned stories from the Bible like the lion's den and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I was raised in like a Christian household. I was raised going to church. So those are like, that's like the spiritual framework that I have in most readily available in my own neurology, in my brain, whatever you want to call it. That's just like the stories that are available to me that I kind of tend to like grab on the go or whatever when I'm like channeling a message. I think that's like my higher self just knows, like she knows what I'm talking about if I say this and this and this. So that's why my higher self will use biblical stories, but I don't necessarily only believe in the Bible. Like I'm open-minded spiritually. And so I just wanted to put that disclaimer. I don't want somebody to like think that, how do I say this? I just want people to know that I'm not confined to like one religion. I'm very open-minded in that sense. And when I say God, I'm also talking about the universe or source or like whatever you want to call that thing that animates all that is. And that's basically it. While I'm at it, it's kind of weird lighting in here, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but I just wanted to show you this cool painting I've been making. But it looks different if the lights were normal, but I have like purpley-ish lights on right now. So anyways, that's pretty much it. What can I tell you? I have another mosaicology talk coming up. So I think the last time that I posted a video was like right before my last talk. Oh wow, I really haven't posted in a long time. Dang. Anyways, that was a huge milestone for me. Up to that point, I had never like even come up with my own profound idea like that to something that I could like share with other people to help other people. And I did it, and I had my first workshop, which went really well. Only a couple people went, but that's totally fine. I don't need to be overwhelmed with like a ton of people showing up to my very first time ever doing something. So I was like, that's totally okay if my mom is half of the people in attendance. But it went really, really well. So I have another talk coming up in a couple days, another playground summit, and I'll be talking about mosaicology. And this time my talk, what is it called? Lights, Camera, Compassion, the Art of Redefining the Plot. So kind of like a movie theme, which is gonna be cool, but still on the topic of like integration and like just kind of taking agency when you get to those moments in your life where you're like, what kind of movie am I in? Like just as a metaphor, but yeah, so excited to give my next talk, and I still have some planning to do, but basically I'm going to be having like a series of workshops. So it'll be something kind of related to that movie theme just for fun. But yeah, mosaicology, all about integration, learning how to hold polarity without tension, which I think is like the medicine that this world really needs right now, because there's a lot of division and a lot of brokenness, a a lot of tension, and it's not always the problems that are the problem. Sometimes it's the tension around the problems. You know what I mean? So if you want more information on that, definitely hit me up. I'm on Instagram. I'll put that in the description box and all that stuff. I'll put the link to my talk that's coming up probably, or it'll be linked on my Instagram somewhere. I don't know. I'm still figuring it all out. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night or whatever, and I love you, and bye.